Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. That is a ring pour cup. And let's go under the assumption that I will hopefully use some Rain-X, because I'm going to, instead of dirty pouring and doing Rain-X, I'm going to do what I've thought of for a long time, which is to add colors I love. Assuming they will come out, which I should have checked a minute ago. It's in there. And I'm looking for some black enamel. No, I don't need black enamel because I'm not going to use the enamel for catalyst. Come out. Not you. I saw that bug. So I really want to use some pretty ordinary colors, but I don't know what I'm going to get. And I'm going to just keep hoping. That's an Anita's white metallic, and I wanted right here, there's my turquoise. I've got a lot more turquoise than I've got the color shift, but even though I'm running out of this and I can't replace it, I still want to use it. It's still one of my favorites. It's a folk art color shift. Come out. Okay, it's not coming out. So that magenta is a golden product, and it probably has iridescent pearl fine mixed into it to make it shimmer. And I have no specific recipe for that other than add a little bit, shake it up, see how it works. Which reminds me, my paint pouring recipe is right under the video, along with the Teespring link. Come out. I try and remove the dried on paint in the threads so I don't have as much chance of winding up with things. I'm not going to get all of that right now, evidently, no matter what I do. So, last in is usually first out. And what do I want to put with that? Anything? Maybe something. Maybe a little more of that purple. No, you know what? I'm going to use the color I can actually buy. I've never done this before, I'm pretty sure. I see that I want some more of that magenta in there. And what else do I like in there? I like the white, which I just had next to my hand. It's got to be here somewhere. Alright, let's put the gold in there because I don't see any of it. Let's see what else I want in there. Let's just do it as we go along. We'll put some more orange in there. I've got some orange that's actually 24 karat gold with some orange mixed into it. Let's grab some of this turquoise, darker metallic turquoise, and use the neon from Folk Art that's a multi-surface. And I can just keep filling in. I like that orange in there. That orange is great. So I'm just going to keep using it. What else do I want in there? Anything? Maybe? Woo! Good catch! Wow, that was interesting. I knocked a bottle over and caught it. I still want that. There's the white. Pretty much want everything in there to come out. And I have got a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula right here. And I can do that. If I'm cautious, it might not be brown. We'll see. So, yes, I have most of what I want, and no, it's not filled in enough for me to be super happy with it, so I'm just going to take some stuff, some paint, put it where I want, fill in my gaps, I might even be tempted to, I was going to put some Prussian blue in, some black in, but I think I'm going to use the Prussian blue instead if it'll be open. Not opening very fast. Looking a little thick too. Okay, so now, before I get any further along, I'm just going to keep filling in my holes. Oh, that's bad. And if I love it, maybe I won't need to use Rain-X, and if I... Oh, I see that thing that does not belong in there. Where did you go? The tweezers are also on my Amazon link. So I kind of think that if I move the painting so that I see that the major flow of paint has gone to one side, then I can try and readjust the flow so it will go to the next place I want to flow it to. Got some cool stuff going on here. I like ribbon pouring a lot. It's got to be one of my favorite things. Right now I'm just trying to get the paint to get as close to the edge of the canvas as I... And if I drip, at least I'm going to drip on my edge catcher, or so I thought. Not much of a slow tipper, but I like to think that I can learn how to tip faster as time goes on. Alright, I'm going to... Am I? Not yet. I was going to use an edge catcher. Now at any given point in time, if I wanted to stop, I could stop because I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. And what that means is when it's drying in a heavy layer, it does not crack. I still want to play with the Rain-X. Whoops, I lost a drop. Go figure. It's bound to happen sooner or later, right? Now I'm just going to take that paint and move it down to the place that I want it, and then I'm going to switch sides. Because again, the name of my first book on the Amazon link, not only am I going to switch sides, I'm going to use the paint that's on the edge catcher to help me cover. And I don't have to put it back on, which is what I usually do, often. I'm going to grab a spot and scrape it right up over the edge, because that'll just make a different area with those colors that came from somewhere else, which is pretty cool. I do want to wipe off what's going on down here, because it's definitely dripping all over me. And I've got paint on me and I want it off of me, and I know it's pretty paint, so I'm just going to fill in the spot over here as best I can without making anything too brown. But that's that gold with the orange in it. Looks kind of brownish. And I've got paint all over my hands. I'm going to take a skewer. I'm going to take a smooth skewer, roll it up in some heavy looking paint. I'm going to try and fill in those gaps, which I could actually just fill in with bottle paint if I wanted to not move the artwork in the painting anymore. And it's really tempting to just show you that not only can I just move my skewer, I could actually fill in. What else? Over here. Use my thumbnail. Get ready to move those down. Paint will flow to paint. So the paint that I just added, in theory, will follow the paint I just flowed to it. I'm going to rock my edge catcher to cover the canvas. I am going to flow it back into the canvas again, and I'm going to squeeze it twice to do so. I'm going to take any paint on my edge catcher and grab it and Put it right down on this corner that needs some. And then I'm covered. I've got quite the breeze blowing. I think I'm covered on all sides, but it pays to check. There's where my thumb was, or my thumbnail. If you catch it soon enough, it shouldn't be a problem. I can use any and all of this paint just by scraping it off with my little spatula, usually my big spatula. It's a little messy, but at least there's enough paint and I don't have much overflow. I don't know what this is going to look like. Dirty pours mix the paint up a lot more. I am planning on trying that Rain-X, but I'd like the wind to die down for a second first, for sure. But we're going to do it anyway, because we can. And that's pretty cool. I kind of want some orange before I do anything, actually. I'm going to use some of this that 24 karat gold from Deco-Art, just to lend a way to move the eye back and forth. And if you want to integrate something, gently use the sharp end, or the dull end, really. You can even blow, only I'd be careful with the orange because you can see right there what happened. And I want to cover that now. Are we ready? We're ready. I'm going to give this a little shake, and here goes nothing. From about, oh I don't know, 15-20 inches up. Oh, I want that wind to die down. It's coming anyway. On 3. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. I gave it 2. 2 goes. And like I said, I didn't mix the paint a lot, so the mixed paint, if there were layer upon layer, we would have had a lot more cells. But I like what I've got. I've never tried to tip one that's been Rain-X'd, and I'm not sure I should now either. But if I don't think it's fabulous, I can always do something. Kind of want to see what adding a little black here and there would do. Because I've never done anything after I Rain-X'd. And maybe it's time to try that and find out what that does. Or do whatever I want, basically. I want a little more of that orange right there. And generally, I don't dislike this at all. It's not huge cells, but it's still pretty cool. I just want to know if there's anything I should be trying harder to put in there. Little zigzag here and there, a little spiral occasionally. Never hurt anybody. Adding some texture. I kind of like that a lot, actually. Enough to do it down here. I don't see anything else I need to do to that other than the torch. I don't know. I mean, there's an off chance that something might happen to light it on fire if I torch, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Let's give it a shot. Get ready! So I torched to release the bubbles caught in the paint if there are any. I don't think the Rain-X is going to hold them in, so it's also not lighting on fire, which is good to know. We didn't get a ton of cells, but we still got a kind of a cool painting. I do sell my artwork. My email address is under the link tree directly below the video, along with Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. Under the video you will find my paint pouring recipe. I may have mentioned that. Yes, I got that down there too. Which was unexpected. I'm not supposed to stick my tools in after I torch. But it never seems to stop me long. If you're going to do it when the paint is still really heavy, and if you get a skin in there that's pulling together, pull it out. Alright, so I love you guys, and I want to say thank you for the thumbs up, thank you for sharing my videos, thank you for the contributions, and if you're interested in helping support the studio and keep me painting and keep me on YouTube, look for the exhibition video to show you the prizes for any given month on the exhibition video shared in the last 20 seconds of every video. On either channel, Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell Art has no commercials still at this point, so please be invited to mosey on over there if you're on Expressionist Art Studio Priscilla Batzell. Look for Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Appreciation Group for students that also will show you tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will also appear on the community board on my YouTube channel. You can find over 1,360 videos if you look for all playlists and then creative playlists. They'll be organized by genre and by the 100. Also, Teespring Clothing and the Amazon link are both good places to shop. Teespring has Oliver Print leggings and Oliver Print t-shirts. Amazon is at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. Don't ask me why, just had to. Just pull in the end a little bit. I like it better. What can I say? So under the Linktree link, there's also my website and Google My Business page. If you'd like to leave me a review, I'd love to have one. And my paint pouring recipe, if I mentioned, is under the video along with the mixing instructions. I love you guys. There's over 86,600 of you. I'm working on 87,000. Whoop whoop. And maybe by 2022, I'll have 100 grand. Who knows? It could happen. I'll see you guys anon, maybe tomorrow. Just know I love you. I want you to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And remember that I'm going to give classes after this pandemic is over, again at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And if you're interested in buying artwork, it's the best thing you can possibly do to help me keep painting. It's a really wonderful support, and I appreciate it. Watch the videos longer while you're at it. That would be extremely, extremely helpful. The YouTube algorithm is finicky, and it wants thumbs up, comments. Oh, thank you for the great comments. I'll see you guys anon. I hope you never stop. You really cheer me up every day. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Bye for now. Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Out.